Welcome to the Cave of Wonders. I am Lord Callous of the Dreamwalkers. Today in the Rancor Report, Jon Favreau has revealed what may be the title of his new live-action TV show that will be appearing sometime next year on Disney's new streaming service. And that title is none other than The Mandalorian. This information comes to us from Jon Favreau's verified Instagram account, and he gives us a brief synopsis of what this show will be about. So let's read that synopsis right now. The Mandalorian. After the stories of Jango and Boba Fett, another warrior emerges in the Star Wars universe. The Mandalorian is set after the fall of the Empire and before the emergence of the First Order. We follow the travails of a lone gunfighter in the outer reaches of the galaxy far from the authority of the New Republic. Now, what I find to be most interesting about this brief synopsis is that he establishes the setting, letting us know that this is taking place in the Outer Rim, far from the authority of the New Republic. This gives Jon the opportunity to flesh out his own little piece of Star Wars history, and I'm excited about that. As I read through the synopsis, it also gave me a feel of the game Star Wars 1313 that was canceled back in 2012 or 2013. I can't remember exactly the date. If you guys recall, that story was supposed to revolve around a young bounty hunter navigating through the underworld of Coruscant, level 1313.
Something's not right here.
Let's check.
I also find interesting is his clear identification of both Jango and Boba Fett, stating, after the stories of Jango and Boba Fett, another warrior emerges in the Star Wars universe. This is exciting and can be interpreted a number of different ways. Firstly, it's the obvious. This story takes place 7 years after the events of Return of the Jedi. That could be his number one reason. Secondly, is the use of the term after, an identification of the finality of Jango and Boba's stories, meaning we've seen the last of these two characters. This is just my speculation or my theories. Lastly, could his deliberate identification of these two characters specifically be Favreau's way of opening the door for a tie-in in the future? Because let's face it, with the Rebels and the Clone Wars, there were a number of different Mandalorians that he could have named. We have Sabine Wren, Fen Rao, we have Vizsla, who ironically was voiced by Favreau, with Duchess Satine, and the list goes on. But he chose Jango and Boba Fett. So needless to say, I am very excited about this, and I can't wait to see more from Favreau. You guys let me know what you think in the comments. If you haven't already, please like, subscribe, share. As always, catch you on the next Rancor Report.
I've seen some pretty sorry excuses for transports in my time. This has got to be the saddest rust bucket I've ever set foot in.
I've seen worse. Hell, I've lived in worse.
But if it's so dangerous where we're going, why aren't we taking your ship to get there? I mean, is this thing even armed?
We needed something less obvious, like a standard cargo ship.
think you brought me along just to do your dirty work.
If you think this is the dirty work, you better get ready for a wake-up call. It gets a lot dirtier where we're headed.
No problem.
All right, he isn't going anywhere. Might as well see if there's any place more comfortable on this rust bucket. It's a long way down.
Down?
Yeah, down. The rings aren't on Coruscant. They're underneath it.
Cargo lane cleared for descent to level 1313.
Catch a deep breath. It'll be the last fresh air you'll get for a while.
Fresh air's overrated.
Let's see how you feel about that after you get 1,000 levels down.
Something's not right here.
Let's check. I'm okay. Get in there.
There they are! Covering fire!
Get over here!
They're taking the mark!
Give me a hand with this guy!
Any day now!
1 minute! Hey, toss me a detonator! Time to tilt things back in our favor.
The escape pod? What are you doing?
This guy's taking the express.
Was that really necessary?
Nope! Watch it!
Well, I'm heading inside. I could use a hand.
Nice strategy, by the way.
manage to wreck both ships at once.
Quit your bitching and get in here.